Now let's try to create some sounds for our level. So there's a very good software and open source software that you can use to create sounds for arcade kind of games. The software is known as BFXR. So you can download it for Windows as well as Mac. So let's go ahead and download this. If you open the software, this kind of UI starts. There are different kinds of sound effects that are there, which are already pre-baked. So you can select laser. Every time you click this button, a new sound will come up. So you see all these things you can modify. You can modify the attack time, sustain time. You can modify everything about this sound, and you can export that as a MP3 file or WAV file. So I want a sound for hitting the asteroid, which would be you can export WAV file. So this is there, and we had explosion 24. Let's export this as a WAV file. Now you can import these two WAV files to your Unreal Engine, and you have both the files ready. Now whenever our asteroid is destroyed, let's go to our asteroid base BP, and on death, let's play this sound. Play sound 2D, and this would be explosion sound. Also on shooting, let's play a sound. Now our game will look a lot more immersive. Now let's make a few minor improvements to our game. So this static meshes asteroid matte did not have this texture. So let's add this texture to this asteroid matte. Now our asteroids will have textures. Let's change our background color. Let's create a new material for our background color, bg_matte. And let's set the metallic value to 0, specular value to 0, and roughness value to 1. Now this should look a lot better. Okay, we haven't applied the material. Yeah, now it's looking a lot better. Our camera also has some auto exposure, so let's get rid of that auto exposure. So to reduce that, we took this post-process volume, and inside post-process volume there was a setting called exposure, and if you select the min EV100, max EV100, so this will set what the minimum exposure and maximum exposure for your camera is. So let's set that to 1, and now play. Now you'll see the actual colors. Now let's also play with the bloom properties a bit. See the chromatic aberration. If I increase, this is how our game will start to look, and it starts to look slightly better because of all these post-processing effects. Our game starts to look slightly better. Now if you want to build this project, you'll have to go to first project settings. In project settings, you have maps and modes, and inside maps and modes, you have to set the game default map to asteroids level. And now when you build it, the game build that you'll get, it will start with this asteroids level. So let's package it.